are here.
Daddy's legs are tired, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Yours aren't?
Nah, not really.
Daddy's legs are hurting.
Yeah, I'm kind of chilling. So, y'all are fucking listening to the first out of apartment 834 podcast.
I think you gotta talk a little louder.
You think
I think
so?
you're a little quiet.
Okay.
Speak the fuck up. Just because you're in public.
Yeah, that makes sense. But, I mean, I'm also a tiny bit intoxicated.
Tiny bit?
Tiny bit. I'm a tiny bit.
Well, let's go from 1 to 10.
5. I'm a 50-50.
Really? You came down?
I did.
That little walk brought you down, huh?
Yeah, I did. I think I was at, when we were like, when we hit the Greek section of the art, which we'll get into later, probably, I was probably at a solid 8. I was hitting at 8.
I was cruising at like a 3.
Really?
Maybe. Yeah.
That's a solid spot, though.
I wish I had drank more, but this is how we learn.
Yeah.
For the next time.
And I mean, hopefully next time we have other substances. I think we should have other substances. But, I mean, we were kind of jumping the gun. We have absolutely no context to what we're talking about.
Context?
Context.
And that's okay because you're at a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm at a 5 out of 10.
But it's context.
So we decided to hop out of the apartment for this episode. So I don't know if there's any audio differences because we can't tell right now.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. But we're sitting in a park.
It's an experiment.
Yeah, it is. We're sitting in a park, Kansas City, Missouri. And I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, me too. Michael said, Tyler, I'm going to surprise you.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, Michael. And then,
What do you think?
Like 20 minutes later,
You figured it out?
when you said, I want to surprise you with something, I was like, okay, we're going to go do something. I don't know what we're going to do, though. And then, like, 20 minutes later, he was like, hey, Tyler, does your laptop hold a charge? And I was like, oh, we're going to do the podcast somewhere.
Which, okay, that part I was all right with giving out. The location was kind of where the surprise was going to be held. Which didn't last too long.
What?
Or the surprise, like the location. Because, I mean,
It kind of did. When did we get here? We've been here
5:30.
damn near 3 hours.
Did we?
It's about 8.
Damn. All right. But yeah, our location is the Plaza in Kansas City, Missouri, and I think is probably one of the best spots I've ever visited on in the city, Kansas City.
Welcome to the city, Michael.
Yeah.
It's like, we've seen a lot of, like, just cool cars.
Yeah, we have.
Like, straight out of GTA 5
there
Los
was some,
Santos
like,
type shit.
it was like an orange lowrider with spinning wheels, a fucking, like, devilish looking bike
Yeah,
that
it
had,
was
like,
a-
some points and shit
That
on
was
it.
a pretty sick bike. That wheel was a wagon wheel.
Yeah.
It was a wagon wheel.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. But yeah, we also visited the Nelson Museum, which I thoroughly enjoyed intoxicated. That was
Yeah,
probably
me
one of
too.
the best experiences I've ever had with art.
I don't know why it took us this long to...
Jump out here. And that's why that was kind of the purpose of the surprise, was kind of jumpstart some things, hopefully. Because I felt like out of the
Inspiration.
year and a half we've been out here, we have not got
it's
out of the
not
apartment.
It's not an Apex and shit like
Yeah.
that, which is fun.
Yeah, it is. It is.
If you want to play tonight.
Yeah, that's fine.
want to play tonight.
Which, Logan might be joining us, and I debatably better than you already. And he's played 4 or 5 days.
That's fair. You know, because
I mean, he's a first-person shooter, and he's good at Call of Duty. But, I mean, debatably,
Does he
he's
play
better
video
than you.
games pretty often?
No, I think
Michael, tell me about my brother. Does he play video games often?
I don't think he plays video games often.
More than me?
I think more than you.
That'll do it.
But he, I think recently he just did the Red Dead story. So I don't know. We'll have to ask him tonight.
You should try and play a story high.
How about GTA 5?
Because it's like a different experiment.
How about GTA 5?
I don't care what you do.
Well,
You gotta ask
I haven't
me.
played fucking GTA 5 yet, so...
But like I played Red Dead Story, gave it some time, went back through,
Did it
high as all hell.
And then you...
And it was a good time. It was
Yeah?
a real good time.
How many times have you played through that?
Twice.
Red Dead 1?
Red Dead 1 once. Red Dead 2 twice.
Okay.
Red Dead, the original one, was what got me into video games. 'Cause I remember we went over to
Really?
Danny's apartment
Oh, yeah.
and played it. It's like,
Yeah.
I gotta get a fucking PS3
Yeah.
for this shit.
But yeah, no, it's been a fun time out here. Kind of branching out, you know?
Welcome to the city, Michael.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, I've been here a year and a half plus, and haven't visited Kansas City.
and we gotta go downtown next.
Yep, so hopefully, probably not the next podcast we record.
Not necessarily do a podcast, just to
Yeah.
explore.
But I think it'd be fun.
yeah, oh yeah.
I think it'd be fun. Get some different podcasts in different areas.
We gotta go to the what's it called? Union Station?
Yep.
Because they have exhibits there all the time, like the Nelson.
Yeah.
Some of them are like kiddie though. We go to Science City.
Yeah. Science City's
And act like straight 4-year-olds.
Yeah. I think I can't say that. Never mind.
Let's say it.
No, I gotta mute the mic though. I can't say that.
I can beep it.
I just don't want to reveal my company.
Dude,
so
speaking of that, I came to the realization that if I want to go the park ranger route, that's a federal position.
Oh yeah.
Daddy's got to stop doing weed by the spring of 2024.
Really?
Because they ask you, have you done any illegal drugs? And I guess it's not even illegal. I don't know how that would work. I'm not gonna risk like my dream job for some dumb.
I mean, can you not just
cannabis
go to
stuff.
somewhere else?
And I don't have to. I don't know if I'm gonna take the park ranger route.
Yeah.
But like, I know they'll ask you. I was looking into it yesterday, and part of the process is they'll ask you, have you taken any drugs in the previous year? And there's no way of telling that you're telling the truth or not.
Hair samples, 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if they could take hair samples. I know urine.
I know urine is probably. I think it is the most common like unemployment drug test. But I think your hair samples can contain up to 5. Not 5.
Really?
I think 3 years of. Yeah.
So do I gotta shape my head?
I don't think you necessarily.
I don't think they go to that extent. I know with law enforcement officers, they'll have you take a lie detector test.
Oh, really?
And I don't want to go into the law enforcement sector. I want to go more in the give tours of the park and work in the visitor centers and like the educational part. Here come these fucking sick ass rollerbladers. But yeah, I calculated it, and the earliest I'd be able to apply for a job is spring 2025 if I calculated everything right, which would mean I'd have to start dialing it back,
2024?
if not completely stopping by the spring of 2024. Yeah.
Do you think that's going to be an issue for you?
I don't know. There's a lot of factors, I think, that go into it. Because when I was with... it would be like 12:30 at night, and I'm like, oh shit, I haven't smoked at all. Because I'm so distracted.
Yeah.
I'm so like enjoying myself.
And that's kind of where I'm at with THC or carts at the moment. Is I'm hitting it because I'm bored.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I fill my time up, then I'll have no time to smoke and no time to kind of enjoy that alone time or that free time.
Mm-hmm.
Which I want to fill that time up. That's the thing. It's like I'm trying to fill that time up, but I don't think after that small break of weed, I'm not ever gonna do it again. But I think it's gonna be a longer break than what I was previously doing after.
Like never do a break again, or never
no. Like there's gonna be longer breaks from here on out until it smooths itself out. Yeah, probably.
Hop on the old week of whiskey, week of. So you get addicted to 2 substances.
No, that's just Tyler getting addicted to not going to sleep sober.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, dude.
That's what that is.
But I took a tea break, and I realized I'm not necessarily addicted to CBD. I'm addicted to being intoxicated before I go to bed. Because I feel like I do so much during the day with school and trying to get better at beats and work. That I kind of need to like make up for it.
Like a wind down moment, and that's where alcohol
not
and THC.
necessarily wind down, but I need to like make up for the intense activity I do through the day. Yeah. So I need intense relaxation, and that's where weed and alcohol come into play.
Yeah, but I also think that's part of your mind telling you need that, because when in all reality have we needed as a human being needed like, that shit.
I'm not shaking if I don't have it.
No, I mean, yeah. But I mean, I feel like once you hit a point with your sober sleeping, you're going to be able to sober sleep again.
Yeah.
Because that's the way I was. Because we kind of took our weed break or our cart break at the same time. You hit it probably a week earlier than I did. And I went basically completely sober for those, and I think you held on to alcohol a little bit.
Yeah, there was never. I have not gone to bed completely sober since July of last year.
And I think when I stopped smoking is when I hit the majority of when I was sleeping sober.
Mm-hmm.
And it definitely wasn't like a fun time. It was kind of like, okay, I'm back to normal sort of deal. But there's some relaxation or some peace to it, I feel.
Yeah,
because it's like, oh shit, okay, I can wind down without having to force myself to wind down, sort of deal. And I'm just cruising, and then I feel like I ease into the sleep better. Not necessarily like, oh shit, I'm high. When the fuck did I go to bed? And then I wake up hella tired. I figured when I go to bed sober, I wake up hella rejuvenated. There wasn't like a physical tired morning. But when I got back on the cart, I was like, oh fuck,
kind
dude.
of groggy in the morning?
I was like, oh fuck, man, I still gotta go to work. I was like, I just feel
I know I'm groggy with CBD in the morning, but Daddy can drink some whiskey and
I
feel
don't
like
understand
a new man in the morning.
I don't understand that. How you
I feel
don't get a
good.
hangover. You physically feel like you don't get hangovers.
I've had probably one real hangover in my life, probably 2 or 3.
That's ridiculous.
Daddy feels like a new man.
That's ridiculous.
Off some whiskey, dude. Off like 6 shots, dude.
Yeah. Well, your tolerance has gone way up.
Maybe 6 was exaggeration.
Okay.
I'd say maybe 4 or 5 shots over 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
But I found having a routine, like I think I'm addicted to being intoxicated at night because it's something, no matter what happens during the day, it's something I could look forward
It's
to.
It's a fixed part of your life that you can
look forward to, and I know I'm going to have a good time. And it there's pros and cons to it. The pros is I make sure I get what I need to get done during the day. So when I do it, I feel productive and I feel like I could relax.
It's like that feeling that you did something today, sort of deal.
But I found like having routines that when you're doing stuff that you look forward to that's not smoking helps you quit smoking.
Yeah.
Because when I was like rough in it, why I quit in the first place, because damn near every morning I was like, dude, I just want to smoke and eat waffles and shit. And so I made a routine in the morning of like reading my book, which I genuinely looked forward to, stretching or taking a walk around the apartment complex.
I think it's that really does it for us, because just a I guess a little preface. We figured some shit out, and I noticed it this week, I think, the most. Because yesterday I told you that I opened up the fridge after you went to the fucking grocery store, and all I saw were vegetables.
I was impressed with myself.
That to me feels like we've grown up. Yeah. Another thing was just the sheer amount of activities we put on ourselves that benefit us. I mean, you got school and shit, but like I feel like our routines are more healthy. We have more of an active and a healthy lifestyle now. Yeah, and there's just so much things I can probably pinpoint out of our routines and our lifestyles probably the past 2 weeks versus 2 weeks after we moved in. Completely different.
It takes time to figure shit out. Like no.
It probably took all of those years and a half.
How long have we lived in there?
A little over a year and a half.
It took me a little over a year and a half, but I've figured out probably 90% like my grocery routine and my eating routine. I have it clicked now, so I can go to the grocery store, be in and out by 40. I like to plan shit because I have a list.
Yeah, me too.
I have a list every day that I cross it off.
Yeah.
So Daddy goes in the grocery store, dude. Pop, 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 and
game over. Yeah, 30 minutes.
And we have meals for everyday plans. Their variety. Their all the vegetables.
And I think I figured out my meal shit this week or last week. I bought like $200 worth of groceries, which is a lot for me. But I think I figured it out. But dude, I think we just.
And I feel like we are hard on ourselves.
I mean, we have to be. That's human nature.
You shouldn't compare yourself to other people, but when I went into the vape shop today, the dude in front of me was like, it's $36 for this, and the cashier was like, yeah. I was like, man, that's a lot. How much is in it? And she was like, 10 milliliters. He's like, oh, bet that'll get me through the weekend. And I'm like,
What?
Excuse me, sir? $36 for 2 or 3 days?
That's excessive.
And I thought I was excessive. I probably spend $100 to $120 a month on intoxication uses.
I think I'm like a solid $30.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I still have a very high tolerance to weed.
Are you just more disciplined and?
I think so. Well,
because I hit it once, I'm like, dude, I want to get.
Daddy
wants to get lit.
He wants to get tossed.
Toss me like a salad, dude.
I think I still like. I never grew my tolerance. I think is where I was at. Because I'm still hitting it 4 or 5 times, just kind of like half hits, which is what I've been doing for like the last year. I think I just kind of limit myself. Because I knew, like when I first started, I knew a tiny hit would send me to fucking Pluto. A tiny ass hit. And now it's like, okay, I know I can fucking chief it and probably be still alright, but I still get kind of zooted off.
You never
of
had
hits.
do you ever have like the one night where like I'm going to the fucking
there's
Andromeda galaxy?
Yeah, there's been some nights where I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'm just hitting this thing. Like the only thing I'm breathing is that. There has been those nights. They're very rare, but I mean everybody has their down days. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's mind-boggling to me that we just walked into a building and looked at shit from 4,000 years ago.
Yeah, that's
legitimately 4,000
I don't know
years
about
ago.
legitimately.
I think it's
how
legitimate
shit can that shit be though?
I was questioning it, but then when I saw like the amount of Greek shit they had, it made me more believable that shit's authentic, because obviously there's only so much of that shit in the world, and it makes sense that like some, I don't want to say rinky-dink museum because it's probably the most well-known museum
in Kansas.
In Kansas, probably Missouri.
Yeah, but I mean this is kind of like an museum compared to some of the bigger ones.
It's a free thing.
Yeah.
But they only had like what, a little room?
Yeah, it was
maybe
probably
like 12 pieces.
Yeah, there's probably 12 exhibits.
So that made me think, okay, if there was a whole fucking floor for Greek shit saying it was all 400 BCE out there. But if there's only 12 things, I'm a little more.
Yeah, because I guess it's all separated across the U.S. Well, not just U.S.
The
everywhere.
World. Yeah, the world. That shit's
everywhere.
That shit's, you can't put a price on that, and that's what makes it so cool to me.
Yeah,
there's physically no price you could put on a statue that was in Rome.
I just had the hardest times, like, because I mean we got up close and personal. Like you could touch the brush strokes, sort of deal. Like, there was no glass in front of the paintings. I mean, there was glass in front of some of the sculptures. I mean, that's pretty obvious.
If you so chose, you could be in debt for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I could. I was close. But yeah.
Michael was like, Tyler, make sure my hands stay behind my back because I'm a little tipsy right now and I don't want to.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, man. I know my hands are not going to stay behind my back, but if you do see them in front of me, let me know because I'm going to fuck something up if they're not.
And by golly, did he.
Oh, I almost did. Towards the end,
touched multiple things.
Towards the end, I was damn near millions of dollars in debt.
Oh, you were gripping them. You were gripping columns and shit.
Yeah.
Like they were wieners.
But yeah, no. If you told me somebody did that,
that's ridiculous.
That's like
with no
600
machines?
years ago.
With no machines? Excuse me.
Yeah, nah, dude. I don't know. It's hard to believe, but again, shit that's hard to believe. You just can't. I don't think we have the mental capacity for that shit.
That's why it's so protected and
it's preserved
because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is how I curl my hair. I go like this when I'm drunk at night watching shows, and I just sit there and curl it, double tie it.
Do you not?
Yeah. Well, I let it sit there, and in the morning.
You just pick them out?
By the morning, they're pretty much already
if
falling out. There's a couple that aren't. And it looks pretty bad, and then I go like this.
And you wave it back.
Yeah. Like fluff it out, and it looks...
It curls out.
I look like...
Right now you look like Lord Farquaad from fucking Shrek.
Nah, I think my hair's a little longer. Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, he's got short hair. But I mean, you kind of have like the waviness of his, where it kind of shoots down and then kind of curls in a little bit.
Wasn't hers just completely straight?
I don't know. maybe.
Yeah, I'm still in the. I noticed with straight hair, the awkward stage is a hell of a lot longer than the curly stage.
Yeah,
like you're there.
Yeah,
I'm there. You're chilling.
Yeah. There's no reason for me to do anything with my hair anymore. Is there?
If you can figure out the frizziness.
Yeah, that's my issue. Is like the morning, like just it's just everywhere. I just don't know how to handle it. There's just so much of it, and I don't know what to do.
I took pictures of the shit Caitlin uses because surely she knows what she's doing.
Oh, for sure.
So
Hopefully.
I'm gonna start using that.
Hopefully.
Like curl lotions and shit. But I got it. There's a duck.
Get a perm.
Nah, I don't want like the tight. Is a perm like the tight curls?
Curls, yeah.
I don't know if I want that.
I've had people ask me if I've got a perm.
Really?
I've never got a perm before.
Yeah, you're a curly boy.
I am a curly boy.
But yeah, I got it.
Straight out of one of them Greek statues, you know what I mean?
I got it to where it wasn't. I had some volume, I had some curls, and it was pretty fucking solid.
Kind of going back to our habit shit and being a healthier boy, I kind of figured out my hair routine a little bit more too. And I'm not washing it as much as I used to. I used to wash my hair every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to wash it every day. Now I'm every 3 days I wash it.
Yeah.
But every other day I condition it. But yeah, no, and now I feel like my hair's more fuller. There's more volume to it, and it feels healthier. But yeah, I used to wash it every day.
Can I call you out on some bullshit?
Please.
What does it mean that your hair feels healthier?
Feels?
What does that mean? It feels healthier?
Like it's stronger. It feels more intact. I don't get a lot of shedding. Like I'm not pulling out hundreds of hairs now.
Were you before?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I know I asked you this question, but I lay down in the shower. Not most of the times, but some of the times I lay down in the shower, just kind of relax.
Every single time I do.
Yeah. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. It's just now I'm just kind of like, okay, let's fucking get in, let's get out, sort of deal. But a lot of times I do lay down in the shower and I put my head against the back, and when I was washing it every day, hair's all over the back all over the back of my shower.
I know it's normal to lose about 50 strands a day.
I think it's 50 to 100 is normal. But no, dude, I was in work. At work, I would just like kind of see, now I'm getting caught. Like I just do this to get rid of all those knots, and then I'll just come out with just balls of hair.
That would scare me. I would have been scared.
Yeah, at first I was like, okay, shit, this is my heritage. This is my heritage. Just making me bald. Yeah. I mean, that's why I have long hair, is because all of my dad's side's bald. Mom's side, it's just pretty much all girls, so we're kind of banking on that side being good.
Yeah.
Danny's bald.
Danny's bald. Grandpa's bald.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I got enough from my dad's side.
Well, it comes from your mom's side.
I know the majority comes from your mom, but I'm banking I got enough. I'm hoping I got enough. I'm telling myself I got enough from my dad's side.
You're chilling no matter what. You're chilling no matter what, I feel, though.
Because
even your mom's side is chilling. Like our connected side, there's really nothing to worry about.
Really?
Yeah, no.
I mean, Danny's bald, Grandpa's bald.
Yeah,
Those are
I mean, compared to my dad's side, we're fine.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping I
fine.
got enough of my dad's sperm in my mom to give me my hair. Because my dad's side, there is not one male who's bald. Like my grandpa, even when he passed this past June, he was like in his upper 70s.
70s?
Yeah, he had full head of hair. All his brothers have full head of hair. My great grandpa had full head of hair.
Everybody's chilling.
So we'll see. We just need to keep her long enough to pin down a shorty and have some kids.
Yeah, that's the goal here.
Yeah. Because by then you don't fucking.
We gotta throw a ring on it real quick.
By then you don't fucking care.
Nah.
I feel like we're trading spots.
What do you mean?
I'm getting up there and you're coming down.
Which is fine. I mean, I can drive home if we need to.
I would enjoy that.
Okay.
I'm so tired of driving, dude.
Are you?
From work.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I could drive home. But yeah.
Daddy's making chicken parm.
Is he really? I think I'm having meatball sub. Not sub, but like wrap. Because my substitute.
Like a tortilla?
Yeah. Well, my substitute for bread is a 50-calorie tortilla. So I think we're chilling there. I mean, I had it already once. It was pretty damn good.
I don't mean to fuck up your diet, and I don't know what you can and can't do, but you may want to get on the fucking bacon wrapped shrimp next week.
Okay. Was that what's my ticket into that one?
Shrimp.
That's it?
I have more than enough bacon. Yeah, just shrimp. However
You're going
many-
to eat all those shrimps in that bag?
No, I'm splitting it between 2.
Oh, 2 meals? Okay.
The way I do is I do 2 proteins for my special meals, like meals I put all the effort into.
Yeah.
I'll buy some chicken, and this week I bought shrimp, and then I'll use half of the chicken and half the shrimp for week 1, and then the other half.
Okay.
I told you, dude, Daddy's got this shit
Locked in.
locked in.
Locked down. Yeah.
It took me a year and a half, but God damn
Yeah. I mean, you're doing what? Home cooked meals 2 times a week?
Yeah.
And kind of frozen shit /
No,
lunches.
the only frozen shit
Well, I
I'm
guess
doing
pizzas.
now is the pizzas.
Yeah.
Those are fucking fire still.
Yeah.
I'll never get sick of those.
Bro, if they weren't a fucking 1,000 calories per fucking slice, I'd probably do it. But they're up there.
Yeah, I do the 4 try-hard meals, try to impress myself meals. And I got the pizzas, which are 4 meals. And then the other 6 for the week are just like those bowls with chicken, with rice, vegetables. That's what all those vegetables in a bowl are for. And a sauce.
Yeah. You know how tempting it is just to grab one of those carrots and eat it?
You could have one of those carrots.
Dude,
There's
so
so many
tempting.
carrots.
Because, I mean, we didn't do it all the time. Like we always had baby carrots, it felt like. But when they got, when my parents got the big carrots, I felt like fucking Bugs Bunny grabbing one of them bitches and just gnawing it all the way down.
It's satisfying.
It is.
It's like
The crunch, yeah, you get that.
snap and then crunch.
Yeah.
Have yourself a carrot, Michael.
I will when I
God
get
damn
home.
it.
I love carrot. I think that's my favorite vegetable.
Ooh,
I
don't know.
I could down a bag of carrots.
Daddy's slept on zucchini. I
Really?
had zucchini for the first time, and I haven't had straight zucchini.
Yeah.
But cooked zucchini is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I saw that on some of the dishes. I don't think I've ever been a real fan of zucchini. Mom did make some zucchini bread a while back. That was pretty good.
I don't know about vegetable bread, but I guess carrot cake's fucking.
No, try some if you get, I guess, bored or intrigued to do some zucchini bread, do some zucchini bread.
I'll probably do carrot cake before that, but I'll make
I
some
don't think I've
zucchini
ever
bread,
had
Michael.
carrot cake.
You like
Carrot
bread?
cake doesn't even
It's
include
so-
carrots, does it?
Yeah. Hey, dude.
Nah, dude.
What? Hey, dude.
I thought it was just spices.
Hey, man.
I thought it was just
Are you
spices.
kidding me?
I've never made carrot cake, and I've never had carrot cake.
So if I said I'm making banana bread, what do you think the ingredients would
Excuse me, egg rolls don't include eggs.
be? I think you're a little.
No.
Do they not?
No, they don't. Egg rolls don't have
Not
eggs.
even in the wrap?
Okay, maybe
The
in
wrap
the
stuff?
fucking fried wrap
Well,
ingredients.
that's what it is.
Yeah, but-
You-
What are the main ingredients? When you listen to
I'm gonna punch you
nah,
in the mouth.
dude, I'll fight you right now. I'll drop you on the concrete. When somebody says, "I'm gonna make egg rolls," don't you think the main ingredient would be eggs?
No, it's an egg roll because you roll shit in an egg roll.
Okay. When you make zucchini bread, do you think zucchinis?
You put zucchini
Okay.
in the bread.
Okay.
So like you have an egg roll. This is an egg. If my hand,
Yeah, but a lot
that's
of
an
people.
egg roll.
You don't
and you
think,
roll ingredients in
you
the
don't
roll that's
think-
made of eggs.
You don't think a lot of people just classify something like that food a roll?
I don't. I think you're a little retarded.
No, dude. Okay. Are there different types of egg rolls?
you just
Are
to-
there different types of egg rolls?
I don't know. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
What are the different types of
There's
egg rolls?
chicken egg rolls that have chicken on them. There's
So why is it called a chicken egg or a chicken roll? Why is it not called a chicken roll, Tyler?
because you're not rolling ingredients with chicken. You're rolling it with egg.
No, you're not. You're rolling with fucking bread.
No, it's what's made. That's
Bro,
what
all
makes the
bread has fucking
You
eggs
just,
in it.
You just told me zucchini bread doesn't have zucchini in it.
No, zucchini has.
Or no, I'm sorry. You just said carrot cake doesn't have carrots in it.
I don't know anything about carrot cakes, but I thought
Hey,
it was
man,
just a spice.
It's
cake.
called carrot cake. You know.
Okay? But egg rolls are called egg rolls, but it's wrapped with fucking bread.
If I had the strength to go drown you in this pond right now,
If you tried anything on me, it would just be reversed.
I told Michael this. Michael's like, If I really, I think it was out of nowhere. I don't even think I provoked anything.
Yeah, it probably was because we never really argue. So it was probably
Michael was like, if I really wanted to, I could kill you. And I said, dude, it's a pride thing. I'd take myself out before I let anyone else take me out. Yeah. I would kill myself.
Yeah, no, I think it was like
before I let someone else do it.
I think it was like if I was angry enough. Oh, this is exactly what it is. It's like if I had the motivation or the anger to do it, I could probably snap you in half. That's what it was. And he was like, nah, dude, I'd take myself out before that. And I was like, all right.
It's a pride thing. You need a little bit of pride.
Yeah.
I think it's important to
but I would rather go down. I'd rather go down swinging. If I knew I was going down, I'd rather go down swinging than just fucking off myself. I mean, come on.
The way I see it is I don't want to give you that satisfaction of knowing you got
me. Dude,
that's
that's just throwing back to GTA where you had that option. If you were in a shit fight with somebody bigger than you, you just kill yourself or go past it.
That's what the tryhards did.
Dude.
To try to save their
candy. Yeah, but that's just respawn. Fuck that.
Hey, what is Logan Main?
That's gonna be an issue. That's gonna be an issue.
I will not budge.
That's gonna be an issue.
I will not budge. I won't play, dude. I will not.
You won't play Lifeline?
No, he can play Lifeline.
Please be Lifeline.
Better, shittier. Well, he's probably better than me. No, dude, I'm a salt. No. He's better overall, but I'm a better bloodhound than he is, dude.
That's fair. I feel like that's fair. But
is he new to Apex completely?
Yeah, like he's like a level 15.
Lifeline's an easy one to understand because it's just healing.
Yeah, I know, but Bloodhound too. He just fucking scans.
No, but you gotta know when to use your ultimate.
I tell him when to use his ultimate.
Yeah, exactly. You don't gotta tell me
right.
shit.
Yeah, but I think
I won't budge.
Okay.
I mean, you can tell me all. I will not budge.
I think I'm just trying to figure out a better alternative for him that's gonna be just as easy but just as supportive.
Lifeline.
She's kind of hard though.
Because I'm gonna get knocked, right? So he's.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's an aggressive player.
Octane.
Where you're not. You have to buy him.
Shit. What are the options for him?
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're Lifeline, you're a little bit more passive than all of us. So you're holding the fort behind us. If you're Lifeline, we're set, dude. Let him be Bloodhound. Even you can throw him like hit a scan. He'll hit a scan. He's responsive. You're not.
What do you mean I'm not?
You're not.
You don't gotta tell me when to hit a scan. I know damn well when to hit a scan.
Okay, but I'm gonna have to tell you when to hit a fucking res.
No, you don't, because I know when my teammate's down.
Okay, fine. Then you're Lifeline. Settles that.
I don't understand.
You're Lifeline. Please be Lifeline.
I don't know that I'll budge.
Please be Lifeline, because he's not a passive player. He'll run a gun, and if he's
will
Lifeline,
he die?
sometimes not. I mean, yesterday we weren't doing so hot, but 2 days ago we won 2 times.
Shit, dude, I don't want to be I like Lifeline. He can't be. Who are the default?
Gibby? So Gibby, Path. Nah, dude, Path is so selfish, and I don't think he'll know
exactly.
How to
if he
do it.
Pushes,
yeah, but
you play Revenant, dude. Are you shitting
anymore.
me?
Not anymore.
Who do you play? When you play Revenant or Octane. Those are the most. Selfish.
I play Valkyrie. I played Valkyrie all with Logan. That's useful for rotations with the skydive.
I'd argue that we.
Bro, that's one of the
use that once every 4 games.
Bullshit. That's one of the most. I think it's the top 3 used for
ranked
pro players. I think it's Valkyrie, Gibby, and some other person.
I'll consider.
Dude, if you're
Lifeline,
you're so confident with fucking Lifeline. Because if he's Lifeline, he's gonna run into the fucking situation, die, and then he can't heal anybody.
That's true.
When you're Lifeline, we give you all the good shit, so when you do heal, you can heal. Like, you'll have the gold bag, you'll have the best armor, you'll have all that shit.
And I know you're gonna agree with me, so I play Lifeline because I'm kind of hyping myself up. But I'm a pretty sick Lifeline in when I play
arenas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That in Lifeline's kind of a must-have in arenas.
Yeah. I mean, if you have a competent player or a competent Lifeline in arenas, it's hard to lose.
Sometimes we should play golf in GTA.
I thought about doing it the last time we played.
So the roles will be fucking reversed. I guarantee you I'll win. I've considered Logan wants to race.
Okay. I didn't know when this was going to be brought up, but I knew it was going to be brought up at some point. I still want to do it. I still want to race.
Okay.
I have recorded my lap time, my 1 mile lap time. Nowhere near yours. And I know it's a 1 minute difference. My fastest time was a 7:17.
That's pretty fucking
yours,
impressive still.
I know. A
That's
7:17.
ridiculous,
A 7:17 is fucking ridiculous for my body size.
I thought you were gonna say like 8. I
No.
started off at like 7:40.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's still a month and a half, so I mean, there's still progress to be made.
Yep.
But I'm saying, if I can't even get under like a 7, or if I can even get like a 7:30 or a 6:30, I don't know if there's really gonna be a race. Because I know you and Logan are neck and neck, and that's the race I want to see. And I prompted him to ask you. Because I was like, okay, I know my time is a 7:17, and yours is like a 6:20. So I was like, okay, Logan, I might sub you in just to see a good race.
I've considered putting a band on, asking him to put a grand on it.
A grand?
Because I feel like
he said he would put 100 on it.
That's some whip shit.
And I haven't committed to a grand. I know. This is kind of I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Tyler. My money would go on him.
I think from the outside, my money would go on him too, because I noticed.
I think your mindset is stronger, but surely off of the point that
I have more to prove.
Yeah, but
well,
surely
maybe not, because he's a younger. No, I have more to prove.
No, you have more to prove. Yeah, you have more to prove. But I think surely off of what he did the first time he ran after more than a year of being out of sports.
He couldn't breathe out his nose for 2 days after.
But you don't need 2 days. You need that 6 minutes.
That's true. That's true. I on the outside looking in, I'd put my money on him too.
You have more drive. You have I think you have more. You have a more deeper respect for that race, whereas I think he's just sheerly fast.
I know he's more athletic. Like he's better at basketball.
Yeah.
He stuck with basketball. I kind of fell off and fucking started
we
painting
both
pictures when I was a sophomore. So obviously from the outside looking in, I'm putting my money on him.
I'm not. That's where my money would go, to be honest.
But I can't help but not think I could beat him.
And I think that's just you being the older brother and us just having a competitive background is just.
Is he running regularly?
No.
If he's running regularly, I'm in trouble.
He's ran. To my knowledge, he's ran twice, and both times he's recorded himself and ran a 6:20.
And that's. I consistently hit that on. Here's what I tell myself, right? Between now and when the race happens, I will run more than he will.
Yeah.
I will have a more. I have to win this race for my own pride.
I think
mindset.
You'll have that mindset. And I think you'll have the cadence or the endurance for it, but I think he can push himself a little harder.
And I think, I don't know how much of a difference elevation gain makes, but if you go, what direction is that? On Mill Creek towards
north?
I don't know. You know, towards Grandpa's house. Not on Mill Creek, I'm sorry. On the creek next to our house.
Indian Creek?
Or apartment,
yeah.
You go towards Grandpa's house.
West.
There's some fucking hills.
Yeah,
right? There's some hills.
Yeah.
And towards the end, I don't know how much that plays a difference, because even going downhill, you still kind of have to have control.
Yeah.
You got to slow yourself a little.
Yeah, elevation. There is some issues with elevation.
What I tell myself is I hit 620s consistently on steep elevations. He hits it on flat tracks. I think if I'm on a flat track, I can cut off legitimately 10 to 20 seconds.
I know, and my bet might change when I hear your time on a track. Because the track could be the entire difference. Because the track is completely level, it's softer, there's a little bit more cushion than concrete. But just sheerly off of what I know now, my money would be on him. And that's understandable.
Yeah, on that. if I'm on the outside looking in, I'm putting my money on him too.
But that's what I'm encouraging now. I would still happily do the race with you to kind of push my limits, and I still plan on doing the race with you.
Right.
But if we want to include him for a real race, I'd be down.
And I think next I should walk into the fucking Tiger's Den, and we should do something that you have the clear advantage in, and I have
So
to
like
work.
more of
so
a
like who can
strength?
bench, who can bench more or something.
Yeah.
Like hit a 1.
A 1? Okay.
I don't
Just
know.
your PB on fucking
And I thought about maybe like relative to like body weight, but
it's kind of
you
hard.
walked into this fucking
Yeah.
race knowing.
Yeah, I know, and that's where I knew I was if we can replay the clip if we have it. I don't know if you want to dig that deep into it, but I knew I was hella confident when starting this. I was so confident in the fact that it intrigued you and it pushed me, and that's what I needed. That's what all this whole thing conspired around, me needing to get better. So I had to make myself think I needed to get better.
At the end of the day, come July, we're both a hell of a lot better versions of ourselves than whatever.
And that was the gist of this. And I still do the race. My mindset is now on the verge of I will win, but I'm not going to be mad if I don't win because I am a bigger body weight. I do have a slower time at the moment, but it is pushing myself to become a better person. That was the gist of it. And if we don't race, we don't race. But I'd be still happy to do it.
I would still do it just for system.
Yeah. There's 5 book points on the table right now, and
and honestly, you're probably gonna get like 3 when I take my trip because I'm not making up those. I'm not gonna work that whole work week and then go to the gym after every work day. So you'll probably get 3.
Yeah. Explain that. Talk about that.
Daddy's going to the hot springs.
Heyo.
In Arkansas, which is, here's an old person fact, it's the smallest national park in America. Which
Really?
I don't know that makes sense because I don't know how big the arch is considered. Like
I wouldn't. The arch.
Or if that's even considered
I don't
like
know.
in the question as a land with national park or something. Because I'd assume the land around it is part of it.
There's like a rectangular park around the arch that's housing the arch.
But I can't believe that's bigger than like.
Nah, dude, that's like a block big. That's it, if that.
Yeah, I'm going June because I got a national park pass where you get in for $80 for a year. You get into any national park except the arch,
which is bullshit.
For completely free. So I figured I need to
use some of it.
Sneak one more in there,
Yeah.
and so it's really cool because. The hot springs, obviously, there's 43, I think, protected natural springs that spew up water that's like 140 degrees once it immediately comes out.
140.
It's hot.
I think the normal shower is like 100, 120.
Yeah. And so there's bathhouses in the city that use that water directly in like their spas and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to one of those bathhouses. Daddy's probably gonna get a massage because I've never had a massage before.
Me neither.
I feel like I need a fucking massage.
He wants that happy ending massage.
If that's a thing, dude.
You can walk in there.
I'll consider it.
Get off.
But yeah, they have these bathhouses that take this hot water and they filter it. And by the time it gets to the buildings, it's like the shower. It's like 102 degrees or something like that. And then I'm gonna hike and then come back. It's only like a 2-day trip, but. Dad's going to a national park.
Yeah, ain't bad.
Probably going to knock off a couple this summer if we go to the Arch.
Yeah.
When the Rockies play the Cardinals.
Yeah, we definitely do that. I hate... This is hard for me because I hate doing it. I hate inviting myself, but I'd be down to go.
If you take off...
I mean, that would be my only issue is it's during a work week. But I hate inviting myself.
No, I don't think it's inviting yourself. The only reason I don't ask is I know you have work. And I think I have
see, my mindset is if they don't invite you, they don't really want you there.
Yeah, and I think
I respect your alone time because I know you're kind of not a loner, but like...
This time it's not even...
Like
this time it's not even a alone time. Last time it was I need to be by myself and just...
Cruise.
Just cruise through some national parks. This time's not even alone time. And I think... This comes from us just differing growing up. I notice I'm not scared to ask people to do things, but I noticed when I asked my dad has a naturally like aggressive tone. He's not aggressive per se, but his delivery is just aggressive.
Not there, yeah.
And he doesn't mean to be, but I noticed like when I asked him to like do stuff, he'd say like, "Oh, I'm tired. I just worked or something." And it to me, I'd be like, I feel like I'm in trouble. And so I feel like that kind of, I don't ask people to do a lot of stuff
and
because of that.
Yeah.
Like the times we play video games, I probably ask you to play 20% of the time.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is, I did this with a lot of my friends in high school because I was that person to be like, okay, if they don't want me around, I'm not gonna fucking go.
Uh-huh.
So I kind of like test them, so to say, air quotes, test them, and the fact where I kind of not say shit for a week or two and see what, like, I kind of watch what they would do and see if they invite me or they would do their own shit. And I kind of did that with you the last week or 2 weeks, but I also understood that you're kind of coming up on the end of your classes, which those did spike, and I saw that. So, but yeah, I mean, I have all the time in the world now because I've yet to take off, and it's halfway through the year yet, and I have plenty of time to take off for our Florida trip, and plus some. So.
Yeah, just you'd have to take off
I'll answer you right now.
Friday.
I'll answer you right now if you want me to come.
Do you want to come with me?
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
So you have to take off June 16th and June 17th.
Okay.
And it works out because I won't have to pay as much now.
See, yeah, that was the other benefit. I was like, if you were kind of iffy, I was kind of gonna throw that out there. I understand because you are a pretty, not loner, like I said. You're kind of
definitely more than average.
Yeah.
Like I get energy by being by myself.
I thought I was an introvert.
I get exhausted when I'm around a group of people for a long time.
And I struggle to understand that. Because I thought I was an introvert until I started living with you. Like in high school, I had 3 friends. That was it. Which was enough for me. I mean, I was content. I was happy. We hung out a little bit here and there, and I had my time to myself. But then I met you, or I moved in with you, and I'm like, how the fuck do you do this?
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, dude, I just need, my life is going to be probably my parents,
A wife?
you, Logan, Caitlin, and a wife, and that's literally it.
You hardly talk to Logan.
Yeah, but I feel like as we get older...
Yeah, you kind of respect each other a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm starting to do that with Matthew and Bradley.
It's funner. Like, I feel like we're going to have a lot of fun in Florida because everyone's a little older.
And a little bit more respectable. Yeah. Our parents are like, you can't do this, you can't do that. Nah, fuck you.
Yeah, dude,
I'm going to go do my own shit.
I'm older than you when you had me.
Yeah.
You going to tell me what to do, dude? You shitting me?
Oh, dude, we're going to go... You best believe we're recording one of those, a podcast in fucking Florida.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
On the beach? Fuck yeah.
But yeah, dude, I don't necessarily have more fun doing something with people than I do by myself.
Which I don't know. Like, take this experience, for example, like our trip here. Like, the small gist of, or the summed up gist of what we did today was we drove over to the Plaza, got out of the car, had a little walk, had a couple beers, rode some scooters in the actual plaza where the shops are, hit to a museum, came down and recorded a podcast. Despite the podcast being a duo thing, I don't think I could have done that by myself.
No, I'm not. I couldn't have done that by myself, and it's different with family. It's 100% different with family.
Yeah.
I told Mom when she had asked if we'd want to go to Florida, I said the more family that went, the more enticed I'd be to go.
Yeah.
Family's different, and I wouldn't do the things we did today by myself. I would do other things that I feel comfortable with by myself compared to doing what we did with some not stranger, but some friend I have that's not family.
Yeah, I would struggle to invite a friend to do what we did today. That'd be kind of like, I'd rather kind of do it by myself than invite a friend. But
I do definitely still enjoy the occasional
get out sort of deal.
Hang out with people. And when I say occasional, unless it's a shorty, when I say occasional, like if it's just a group of guys, I mean occasional, like
not
once
like weekly.
A year, dude.
Really?
Once, twice a year. I just don't understand.
I enjoyed a lot of the I think once you get into a routine with somebody and like a group of people, you kind of enjoy it more.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed the summer I did the internship, going out with a bunch of interns where I kind of acquainted to.
Yeah, like softball
and played
shit?
softball.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was just for like an hour. You spend an hour. You go out there, have some fun, drink a couple of beers. You shoot your shit.
Yeah, and I'm probably a little closed off, but I just don't feel the need. Unless you're gonna have my child, I physically don't feel.
I mean,
the
we're
need.
at that point where we're mature enough to not need that shit.
I'm 23, dude.
Yeah.
What am I doing with this?
But I mean, I feel like it's just an escape from the routine a little bit. Because we're pretty much dialed in to. I mean, you're dialed into your school, beats. It seems like beats a little bit now.
Yeah, I have
and some other shit. Yeah. Reading, like your schedule seems so packed compared to mine. Like I've never seen somebody on their free time, like in between lessons, just decide to go into lingual.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like it seems like you fill your free time with activities with yourself, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
I definitely have a hard time relaxing and not doing anything.
But like something I kept thinking about over the last 2 weeks, because the last 2 weeks, I mean, you probably heard from last podcast. Last week was a little bit of struggle bus. Even this week, and up until I think kind of late, yesterday, we had absolutely no interaction.
And I don't know that I noticed. That sounds bad.
I noticed it because I know we have two opposite schedules. We have completely opposite schedules. But like Monday through Wednesday, I come home, I work, I do my shit, I get ready, I get to bed by like 8:30, 10 o'clock, and by that time Tyler's come home, he's done his shit, he's cooked, and he's out in the living room watching his shit till 12. But we have I never saw you Monday, I never saw you Wednesday, Monday through Wednesday, I never saw you. Which is mind-blowing to me because we live in the same apartment.
I don't think I shouldn't say I don't notice because I do notice, but I don't think it's something wrong.
Yeah, no.
Do you think it's something wrong?
I don't necessarily think it's wrong.
Like I just feel like,
but
I'm
like
on this schedule, he's on this cycle.
Yeah, and I feel like
even
Monday through Wednesday, it's a little bit more like, okay, he's doing his shit, I'm doing my shit, sort of deal. But like Thursday, if I don't see you Thursday, I'm a little like, okay, maybe he's depressed. And then
no, it's just
maybe he's just kind of shut off.
It's been the opposite of depressed. Like the last couple of days, the opposite.
I've been up there,
such
dialed in,
tunnel vision.
Yeah.
But I think going back to like the past couple of days, naturally, not even considering our different family dynamics, when you live with someone every single day, like when you have a wife, and maybe like being married is different because it's a different relationship.
Yeah.
But when you live with someone every single day, there's just some days
you can't deal with
in your own lane,
yeah.
And he's in his own lane.
Which that's with any relationship. Like it's a bond, but at certain times you have to split away for just a little bit. You're different people in the end of the day. You are different people. So don't be surprised if your spouse wants to kind of take his alone time for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hopefully it's not like a fucking week-long thing or like a month-long thing. But I mean, let him or let her take a moment. Just take a moment to breathe.
The intricacies of life.
Yeah.
Ain't it crazy?
Dude.
Are we doing TikToks this one or?
I don't think so. I think this is purely us.
Yeah, I agree.
I do have a gauntlet.
I completely forgot.
But that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. I have a gauntlet, but we can save it for the other time because I know we did talk about saving it. And I honestly came up with this idea to do this podcast out here at lunch today.
Really?
Yeah. Because at first I was like, you told me this, I think yesterday, was like, all right, we're going to do it today, Friday, because I just want to get drunk and do it, which makes sense. And then I was like, fuck it. I'm not even giving it a chance to do what we did last week. I'm just gonna throw us in the deep end and see how we do.
It was a good time.
And here we are. I think we timed it pretty good. Sun's. I mean, it's still light
dark.
outside. It's getting dark. Sun's down. There's still light. I can see fucking.
Yeah, but the lights are on. Yeah, they're still light, but
no,
we're
you
not
can
pitch
see,
black.
You
but
can see the fucking tree details over there.
It's past sunset.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What's it called? Twilight.
Twilight.
It's twilight.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When you could start to see a couple stars.
Yeah.
Well, not even. Maybe the bright one.
I tell you what, though, I'm gonna take the long way out to the car because I want to go that way.
I've got to urinate. Where'd you pee?
In the woods over there.
Okay. I've got to urinate so bad.
Well, I'm gonna walk this way because I want to walk around this pond. But yeah,
I'm gonna go urinate in a garden made by the city of Kansas for their citizens to enjoy.
I am glad you just prosecuted yourself. I think that's what it is.
A lot of these podcasts, I'm gonna have to go through.
They're just incriminating us.
I'm gonna have to go, like, if I go the park ranger route, I don't know that they'll dig if you're not law enforcement. Law enforcement, they'll fucking.
Oh yeah.
They'll call people, ask you how well, like their references, they'll ask like about you and everything. Might have to go through and make a couple of these private in a few years. So when I say
Hopefully
I haven't
not.
done drugs in the past 5 years,
Hopefully not.
We'll see. I'm just trying to teach kids about fucking raccoons, dude. Who cares if I smoke, dude?
For real. I mean, it's legal
I
in
would
Colorado.
never-
It's legal in most states.
Yeah, but it's a federal job, and legally it's illegal federally still. Which
It might not be in 2025.
the beginning of April, the House voted to legalize it, and it passed. So they sent it to the Senate, and the Senate
shut it down.
they shut it down. So
Damn.
eventually it's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna happen pretty soon.
At least before I retire, which is ideal.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough.
If I gotta take a few years break, dude,
that's good enough.
I'll fucking do it. But
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I don't know anything, but hopefully they wouldn't dig deep enough to find 1 through 22 episodes of this podcast.
I haven't even said. Have we said? Surely we've said my name on here.
Yeah, I said it.
And surely
I
they
said
can
it
tell
this.
if I fucking laugh and shit.
Yeah.
I have such a fucking distinguished laugh.
Yeah,
I sound
you
like
do.
a hyena.
Yeah, you do.
You have a good laugh.
I notice my laugh.
You got a solid laugh.
Do I?
Yeah.
Because I don't notice my true laugh, because I know I copy a bunch of people's laughs. I know I do.
Really?
I mimic other people's laughs. I know I do, and I think it's just whoever I'm hanging out with a lot of the times, because I definitely noticed from when we moved in, my laugh has gotten a little bit higher because of you.
And I think my laugh.
Yours is just you. You. That's your laugh. I've never heard anybody else do that.
I think the one where I go, like, it's inspired by some. It's crazy how like you'll just naturally pick up.
Yeah.
People. Some of my like screams, like if I go ah,
Yeah.
that's from Gavin Free.
Oh,
from
really?
Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
He'd like always do those
Yeah.
yelps, and I thought it was so funny. So I naturally.
You just kind of caught on.
And KSI, he kind of does like a
Oh
string
yeah.
laugh.
Yeah. But yeah.
We ready?
We at the time.
I'm gonna urinate in these flowers.
All right.
Much love.
Adios, fellers.